Alright, welcome everybody. We are going to cast a game here submitted by I Will Heal You 12. Submitted this to my Discord if you're interested in having some games casted. I will be casting some games from my Discord community. There will be a link in the description below, or if you're on Twitch right now, just type in !Discord and we will get things underway. So, this will be a set between I Will Heal You 12, and he will be up against Jeremy Lumpkin. What a lovely, lovely name. Let's take away the scoreboard. This is simply just a match here, and we'll see what these two have. So, Huns, great overall civ, no houses required, kind of an awkward starting build. On the upside, I Will Heal You 12, who submitted the game, will be here. And he's got the Poles, fairly new civilization here. Someone we haven't seen used too much, and when we have seen them, they do have quite a nice little bonus with their cheaper knights. If we get there, they also have the Obok. Very powerful unit that we have yet to see its full capabilities here. Game is on Arabia, and we do have the sheep yet to be found here for I Will Heal You. And still searching for his last two on this side is Jeremy Lumpkins. Actually, he needs the front two as well. Scouting looks pretty good though, can't complain. It is super early, looks like he will be finding all of those here shortly. He has spotted the one boar. We'll find the others, so not too bad here. I'm not 100% sure they're ELO. We'll check on that here shortly, but for now, we'll just see how things progress and how the matchup starts out. 4 on wood here for I Will Heal You. He has 5 on food. I would like to have seen 6 on food. Would have been more efficient and would keep this TC running without any idle time, but just have to correct that slight mistake. Would have sent 1 less to wood or 1 to wood later on. But we are going after the boar, and he is going very heavy on wood. He's going to redirect, okay. Opposite side, Jeremy Lumpkin. Looks like he is in a good spot. Thank you for the follow, Judge Judy Slayer. Manta, we will probably cast those next, good sir. Looks like a few too many sheep have been taken here by Jeremy Lumpkin. Your games, I predict, are going to be very quick, Manta. And I don't know how quick these games are going to be, so I decided to start with this game first. But again, Judge Judy Slayer, spectacular name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So, what will we see? Looks like we're going to get a full work. These unfortunate hills, hard to place. But food, eco, not bad. 5 on wood, not 100% sure of the Poles build, but we'll see how that works out. Other side mill is coming down. It's a very awkwardly placed mill. Would have liked it over another tile or so, but loom. All right, loom coming in nice and early here. We'll see what happens. Poles, though, a civ that really just haven't figured them out. Not 100% sure what we're going to see from them here. It's very interesting civilization and something we'll have to keep an eye on and work on some builds. No, Manta, you were working on some builds here, so you'll have to let me know what you think. So I Will Heal You is actually a 803 ELO player. Highest he's been is 843. Jeremy Lumpkin, highest he has been is a 904, currently at 803, so fairly matched up here. Not too bad, but so we are going to be a little bit of a low elo-ness, kind of could tell from the build a little bit here, but ultimately it's not bad keeping things active. staying busy with the scouts. Scouting is pretty good. Yeah, look at this. Found gold, gold, stone. The other gold and stone are here. So he found all of his res. He is headed forward, which is nice. On the opposite side, scouting at home pretty good. Also found his golds and stones. Look, he is missing a gold, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is all the way over here. Or actually, this is his other gold. This must be a neutral gold. So a bit awkward, but get things under control. The full work farms in the Dark Age. I will heal you. You will learn that farms in the Dark Age aren't really the way to go. You gotta bring in the boar, get all of your hunt, and be in fine shape there. But obviously, this elo, it will take a little while to get accustomed to how that will work out for you. And you are doing a very beautiful job of putting these farms around the full work. You were on wood rather heavy early. This is a beautiful map hacks tree line right here. And if I were you, I would wall out this way, and then probably just to the berries, or just wall to the TC this way, straight out here and here. But nonetheless, very, very nice map for you. You've got a very safe main gold. This stone's relatively safe enough. Got some hunt in the back, even a neutral stone in the back. It's not bad at all. Obviously your secondary gold and your third gold are quite rough, but on the opposite side, a much better map for you compared to him. Jeremy Lumpkin's gonna have to get some walls up here at some point. Feudal Age on the way in for both. Really curious what the choice is here. No barracks up yet for either player, so going to have to build that before we get something else. And looks like Jeremy is headed out here and will be on a second lumber camp nice and early here. He also has quite a few farms out. Hunt. He must have brought in both of his boars. But full work obviously paying dividends here with that bonus, making the food just that much better. This boar, I believe you saw this boar. Kind of confused as to why that one didn't come in, but that is alright. Barracks coming down now for both players. So both players kind of in the same spot here. Manta, how many games did you send in, by the way? I am not even 100% sure how many that you sent in. 2 games. There we go. So we'll look at those here shortly. The boar is coming in now. Look at that. Alright, the boar should have been a little earlier. Ideally, you want to bring in 2 boar and then finish off the rest of your sheep. But you have also an interesting strategy here. And there's an archery range. Polish archers. Alright. Not what I was expecting here. By any means, houses are coming up. 9 farms to 7 farms that you are on the full work. His res distribution is a little bit better, but you're also lacking a few villagers here. So 3 vills down. You are missing the farm upgrade at this point, but we'll see how that works out for you. And a stable on the side of Huns. That is more expected. On to gold early, though, for Jeremy. So, scouts. Oh, double stable scouts here. So, Jeremy definitely not going to have the food to produce out of those for... Oh, no, he will. He's actually up there on food. Jeez, he's doing pretty good with his food count here. Not walled, obviously, so that is somewhat of a concern. But holy scouts in a stable. Whoo-hoo. 8 scouts in 1 stable. He could have gone Castle Age. Would have been a relatively good Castle Age as well. Oh, and here come the walls. Okay. Okay, this is a beautiful wall. Beautiful wall. And if you can save this up, it's not a bad position either. All around the farms. Desperately need to get this wall up then. But scouts will tango here. And it looks like Jeremy does have the advantage there, just ever so slightly. And will take that. So scout production Oh, he did fix it, so it's a few less scouts out and about. So, what will the reaction be? You did fight a scout here. Maybe you think it's the regular scout, although I will heal you. You did see double stable. So you should know aggression is coming. Blacksmith and an archery range. Alright, Jeremy, not 100% sure what he's going for here. Unless he's going for like a full feudal play. Very interesting. Ooh, and we have archers. That's right, you went with the archery range. You are in gold, so that's not bad. Desperately need to finish these walls, though. Idleville, but ultimately you're sitting at a good res. Maybe going to be clicking up to the Castle Age. Actually, if you had less villas in your town center, you could be on your way to Castle Age. You do have a... you're missing a building. So we'll need that second building, but here are 11 scouts. Bloodlines even on its way. No upgrades other than bloodlines, though. But you have nothing to defend from this. This is going to be very brutal here. Full work is not safe. All your food villagers are in danger. Archers here. No spears. And here comes the attempt for the house wall, but this will be two. That's going to be devastating, actually. So many villas are going to go down here. The double scout play with bloodlines. Here comes the first defensive upgrade, and foraging followed up. This is a very heavy feudal play. We do have one spear here. Garrison. Villas haven't even made it here to garrison yet. 7 eco down, and is going for more villas here. But yeah, this is looking very rough, and honestly, I might say it's even over here. I mean, I'm not sure that you can come back from this position. Suppose you are almost up to castle. Trying to get quick walls in. That's not going to happen. Not even a single house being built except for here. There are spears here now, but you are losing so much economy. It's going to be rough to come back from this position. Luckily, the spears are doing work. They're not being focused down, but still going to be at quite the villager deficit here. So you will lose at least 1, maybe 2, 3 more vills. Oh, so painful. Alright, let's see if there's a recovery, though. He has clicked Castle Age. And ultimately, I will heal you. You submitted the game for me to cast for you here. Ultimately, your build is just a bit off. You gotta practice those build orders a little bit more. And when you saw this double stables, I don't know if you recognized, but you should have seen that there were 2 stables. And that would have been your cue to have spears out earlier and or finish the walls that you're still not walled up here. Castle Age also within reach for you. Here comes stone walls. Alright, safety is important here. Absolutely agree. Castle Age on its way in. Manta says he has failed. All in feudal. I mean, honestly, he could have probably gone all in feudal and kept making army. He's now making the switch into archers. Getting on to stone. Castle Age will be in, and I mean, you're doing a pretty good job with the idle time on your TC. It's not bad, given all the stress and stuff that you were dealing with there. I agree, Manta. The archer switch does not make sense, except for it's unexpected, and there are a bunch of archers and spearmen here. Now, granted, the knights... Oh, he's switching to spearmen, too? So weird. And yeah, I don't know how that Vil got out there. I'm kind of worried about that. There's going to be a hole there. Well, archers and spears will go to war. And ultimately, Jeremy should win this. He has the better upgrades. He has more numbers. His economy is larger here still. And yeah, just getting wiped up here. So I will heal you. We'll have to get these walls completed. And try to get himself in some TCs. I mean, he could boom on at least 3 TCs here, I think. It would be difficult, but it could be done. He just has to get this closed up. TC number 2 for Jeremy out here. I will heal you needs to click up. Don't know what he's waiting on here. He still needs a second building. There it is. That's what he's waiting on. So, second building. Click should be coming. There's the click. Yeah. His opponent is putting the TC here instead of a siege workshop, which I firmly believe if he would have kept producing scouts, this game would have ended a long time ago. But he did not. He backed up. He took his foot off the gas. And honestly, his idle time has been kind of a problem. And he's only an 8 Vil deficit, even though we had quite a few Vils go down. Pikeman. Pikeman's the switch? Oh, Hun Pikeman. Yeah, that doesn't make sense now. These archers and the spears didn't make any sense. The archers were fine because he saw a bunch of spears. I can get behind that. 100%. But now it's just looking to be awkward. Castle Age, a bunch of Vils queued behind this. You actually want to queue less Vils at a time. Try to get some military upgrades at this point. You are on gold. You have plenty of gold. Try to get... If you're going archers, fletching, and archer armor. If you're going infantry, you need the melee attack, so foraging and so on. And then the scale mail armor is for infantry. And then the horseshoe is for the stable. But we'll see what happens here. Very passive. Lots of Vils queued up in one for the Jeremy here, not for the other. So that is going to be a bit rough. Castle Age is in. There will be a castle. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Would have preferred it over here, but ultimately this does save your eco right here. And are we going to see the Polish infantry in play here, potentially? Is it the Poles or Bohemians to get the plus 25% damage? I think it's the Poles, right? I'm not sure. I haven't learned the new tech trees very quickly here. Pikeman, I mean, full Pikeman I don't disagree with there, actually. I disagree with it for Jeremy, but... Monastery coming in. I will show the Rex, Manta. We're going to do those right after this one. But like I said, I expect your games to end rather quickly, given I know that you like to be so aggressive. So that is why we did this. Beautiful placement for this castle right here for Jeremy. Going to be just beautiful. Block off the eco, save a stone and a gold. There's a relic in already, so relics are being gathered. We also have a monastery here for I will heal you. Looks like he is going to attempt to go out. And the Obok, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is on its way. Here come upgrades. Alright, alright. Thumb ring even over here. I'm not sure why we're getting thumb ring. We have 5 archers. But yeah. Well, Manta, it's just low elo situations, man. Got to take that into consideration. These guys are still learning the game, learning the build order. And ultimately, Jeremy got himself a very, very very great position early and hasn't done anything since. He's just let his foot off the gas completely. He was super aggressive early. He just stopped. He's like, I'm ahead enough. Just get up and boom. Wheelbarrow coming in. He does have this first 2 eco upgrades. Padded archer armor. I'm not sure if I will heal you knows what upgrades to get here. So foraging and scale mail armor and then everything there forth. Lots of lovely upgrades coming in though. Ballistics will be nice. Sanctity is good. Wheelbarrow is good. Would love to see a second TC. Farm numbers are not bad. It's 20 farms for one player, 17 for the other. Plus 3 is 20, so 20 and 20. Still, I do like this though. I Will Heal You has committed to the infantry line. He is getting a lot of different upgrades. She doesn't need all of these. He didn't need the padded archer armor. Fletching, I understand. Ballistics as well, because it will help with castle and TC fire. So I don't dislike that. Wheelbarrow coming in is really nice. I mean, for this to be 1 TCs versus 2 right now, about to be a second, which is a beautiful TC spot. Could be right on the gold, though. That would probably be a slight bit better, but we'll see what happens. This full work obviously bringing in some extra food here from these farms nice and early as well. No, wheelbarrow on 1 TC, it's probably better just to get the fills out. Unless you're housed, then I can see it. Second relic already brought in. Third relic already brought in here from Jeremy. So it's going to be important that these relics are obtained by I Will Heal You. Okay, here's the Siege Workshop. I do not dislike that, but being in the position where you should feel like you're behind, making military, making siege, I like it. You're going to try to make some things happen here. Good upgrades on attack. We'll need the other archer attack. Treadmill crane. I'm not going to lie. I think I've only gotten treadmill crane like a dozen times. And that's mostly if I'm just trying to do forward castle. So that's an interesting upgrade there. Military numbers are pretty close, but that is a lot of archers. Knights. Very defensive castles here. Again, that aggression went away quickly. Not even walled up, but the aggression went away. Imp! He's going to Imperial Age already. All right. Not bad timing for a 900 or 800 elo player. Okay. So he'll have like a 40 and a half minute imp. Marauders. Is he going to go Tarkin? Getting his eco upgrades. I Will Heal You. Gonna be in some trouble, I feel like. Oh, this is a good castle, though. So 2 great castle positions actually on hills. This one could have been a little bit higher on the hill, but this works out very nicely. Can still be trapped from hills. Lots of villagers queued in one, and this is another issue you have to get used to doing. All these villas, you could be creating more villas at different times. 69 villas, nice indeed. I still don't understand. Like, no, there's a siege workshop at least. There's an AI player right here. Look at this. Barracks, archery range is stable. Barracks, stable, archery range, university. Monastery, though, 3 relics to 1. Hopefully he is going out to get the other one. There comes the other infantry upgrades, and here we go. Some aggression coming forth for I Will Heal You. I love it. He's moving out. Or not. Waiting for upgrades, perhaps? Now, the villager production has ceased for Jeremy Lumpkin here. See, Botkin, and I don't understand Botkin, but Squires does make sense. Botkin's not necessary here. I think I Will Heal You has gotten every... Yeah, he's gotten all archer upgrades that you could possibly get, -1 padded archer armor, so leather archer armor would be next. Feels rough, man. The Tarkin make an beautiful, beautiful showing. So much military here, though. Better upgrades on some of this here, and these pikemen will absolutely die. They won't stand a chance. Crossbows, okay. This is a very interesting fight. The crossbows actually moved in really close. The pikemen are taking a good exchange against the knights. The oboks are going to be killing, and this is going to be a wipe up here for I will heal you. Oh my goodness. The crossbows moving back to the castle. Monks, the conversions are coming in. The whole military will die for Jeremy here. He's trying to get all these upgrades. Now he has no military on the field. Man-at-Arms makes absolutely no sense now. Oh my god, what a wipe up. What a wipe up. Mopping things up. The Tarkin aren't really that good against pike infantry. Yeah, he converted a Vil under the castle, I believe. What is going on in this world? The Trebs are deploying. Wow. And now on the prowl, and we have Rams coming out. He sees this. He wants to go Rams. Look at this pikeman, oboks. I love this aggression now. He's going full in Castle Age, and his opponent's in Imperial Age. Upgrades will be rather late. The Vil count will begin to get closer here. And honestly, the military upgrades are not spectacular for what we're seeing. But, I mean, we do have fully upgraded infantry right now for I will heal you. So he is doing a fine job there. The Treb actually taking out an Obok. But now the Trebs are in danger. This is going to be a huge loss. A huge loss. You cannot let these Trebs go down like this. And the infantry spam is just going to be too much. The Rams had it in. Oh, it's a beautiful show of military. Beautiful show. Cavalier trying to take a fight here. It's really awkward to have these units. I'm not sure what to think about the Obok right now. I think it's a magnificently interesting unit. Save the Ram! Save the Ram! Oh, not quite, but the Trebs will go down. It's beautiful exchanges. Obok on this side. Villagers garrisoned everywhere. Oboks are cheap, and they produce in 9 seconds. I do know that much. Thank you, Spirit of the Law videos. Oh, queuing. He's queuing up so many of them. All in one, though. That's unfortunate. The Ram is going to be headed in. The Obok and Pikemen are chasing down Trebs. They're taking out military galore. I don't even think that longswords do well. Hun longswords is rough. 6 seconds to conscription. Favor. It's on its way in. One relic needs to get the second relic, but that's minute. Another TC going to be coming in here. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful show of what you can do at this ELO level with military aggression. And honestly, I thought I Will Heal You was dead. He was down by 10 Vils here. Somehow he lived to survive and tell another tale. And now I don't think there's any way he loses this game. Full in castle, full in production. The Ram, if he can save his Rams and take down these castles, it would be marvelous. But I don't know if he can save them because he keeps letting them die. Oh, and the Obok. The Obok are raiding. Obok raids. Look at this beautiful hammer these things carry. Boom. It's a beautiful thing. Another Ram. I think if I could offer some advice here, please, please, please save up a couple Rams. Send them in with military. And that would save you. Oh, bonk. Dead. 59 Vils to 51. 33 military to 15. I Will Heal You is doing such a good job. Longswords will absolutely die to Obok. Absolutely. Another thing, the upgrades. Some of the upgrades were unnecessary for what you were going for here. I Will Heal You. You did not need padded archer armor at all. You did not need Botkin or Fletching for this composition. However, getting that for your castles is understandable. Switching into stable. I don't know why we're switching into stable here. But we are. And otherwise, I like it. I like it a lot. The Oboks move in. The Tarkin fight decently here, but Oboks have more HP because there's more of them here. Even under TC Fire, taking a favorable trade. Moved out. These fills should probably be corrected onto gold. I'm sure that's what you actually want there. If you could get like 2 more rams and like pile some pikes into the rams, you could go kill that castle. No question. No question. What a swing. What an impressive show of aggression here. I didn't think we were gonna get a market. Maybe we're gonna see you buy your way up to imp or something here. Not 100% sure what the play is. More pikemen, more obok. You have 46 military here. Honestly, you could probably just take out the castle. We do have skirmishers being added on the opposite side. Yeah, buying food. Okay. Trying to get up to the Imperial Age. I like it. I like it a lot. Huns, they should have just gone full knights and or full cav archers. That's their best shot. As much as I love the Tarkin, it's really only good against archers and buildings. Archers because the pierce armor. Buildings due to their bonuses, but alright. Imperial Age is on its way. The production for Jeremy here has been lacking. He's on stone galore. He's got 2,400 stone right now. Why is he mining all of this stone? Oh! And villagers will go down here. This is where Botkin and ballistics pay off. Trying to go for gold. Starting to drown him out of the game with the gold here. And then leather archer armor not needed. Light cav, I like that addition. Oboks are so cheap. They're amazing. So I'm saying, if he had a few more rams, here we go. Get the ram train going. Chugga chugga. And put pikemen in there to make him faster. Another castle. Another castle. Oh, this is going to be castle defense right here. Castle here is good. Would have liked it on the hill preferably, but this is still, I mean, even there. Looks like you're down. Maybe you're on the hill there, but placing the castles on specific hills, like this hill. This is a beautiful castle. This would have been a little bit farther forward. I would have preferred it that way, but 69 military, 70 villagers. Almost the perfect double 69. Behind this, farm upgrades are important, and we do not have, but horse collar, needed heavy plow. Also, wood, we have double bit axe, but no bow saw. Would have made your villagers a little bit more efficient. But otherwise, tell me we're going to get capped ram. Trebs, alright. Trebs will do work here. 70 military to 59 right now. Oh, and it's Tarkin. It's Tarkin. This is not going to work well. Pikemen in mass with the Obok against full cav. I mean, there's a few skirms and knights here. Bloodlines coming in. The Tarkin may find this castle, though. If it's noticed, this could be problematic. And Jeremy Larkin has doubt castled this up. Look how fast this thing will die to Tarkin. He might even still kill it after these Obok come. No, he's going to peel off. The Obok, a lot less of them here. And you should have just left them fight here, but they did take a lot away there. Looks like this castle, just delete the castle at this point. It was not deleted, so it didn't get all the stone back. No plate mail, yeah. Upgrades, we'll have to talk about upgrades, but ultimately, like, I think if you work on what upgrades go with what units, and you start to understand that a bit more, that will help you out a ton. Yeah, they are going to be elite Obok. This town center, along with 4, 10 vills, will likely all go down here, bringing that villager count down to a very, very close position yet again here. The Tarkin are not elite, though. Yeah, I mean, if you were saving for elite, I can be fine with that, honestly. But There are Trebs, there are Rams. It's time to go, 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 go. And here is the move. Obok and Pikemen need to head forward. Rams should be sent in as well. Pikemen, I guess, here are just for defense. It's like everything's here for defense. The Cavalier could get a kill. They are fully upgraded. Yeah, one will die. Don't think of the second. Well, he did target it. It should go down as well. Yep, both Trebs do go down. The Rams are headed for the Tarkin, are on their way in. Obok somehow fighting the skirmishers. Oh, this is such a bad fight for Jeremy here. He's going to lose everything. He will 100% lose everything. Hoarding's a nice upgrade to get it at this point. Watch this millet. Look out, look at it drop. Look how fast they're dying. Push. Time to push. Get more Trebs. Beautiful, beautiful. Kill everything. This is the GG. This will be the GG. A ram has survived. Tell me it makes it to the castle. Honestly, just attack the castle. Just attack the castle. Send everything in and attack the castle. Yep, there we go. And this will die very quickly. Treb coming forward. More infantry. Still missing that upgrade needed. The Light Cav is a nice touch too if you can get some raids in, but there are like 4 castles over here too. This castle will go down. A lot of Trebs still here. Tarkin's popping out, just going to die quickly. And I think if he takes out some production buildings, he will be in excellent shape. Jeremy, unfortunately, being passive as he was, he had this game in his control. He would have easily won this should he have just kept making military in Feudal Age. That's how far ahead he was. But let his foot off the gas and will pay the price here. There's no way coming back from this now, right? We have military everywhere, and it's elite Obok. We have Trebs, we have Rams, all looking to do some damage. We even have some light cav and knights running around here. And oh, the Obok is going to make it. Oh, man. We got Jeremy falling apart here. Trebs, Rams, villagers dying everywhere. This Obok right here is like, they're trying to fight this Obok. They're trying to fight it. They're going to kill it eventually, but a lot of vills will go down here. Taking out production buildings is nice. This one Treb alone is probably going to take this out. The Rams coming in. More Oboks as well. Oh, an amazing comeback. A tower! What is a tower going to do for you here? Still lacking the plate mail armor. But ultimately at this point, it's not going to matter too much. 2 Trebs. This one survives for now. Looks like it will survive. Castle does go down. And this Obok over here still trying to do work. But ultimately, there's no coming back now. No coming back down. 30 vills, 27 military. So as we watch this unfold, upgrades early were terrible. You upgraded far too many things. You need to be more precise with what you upgrade. Work on your build order a little bit. You had 5 on food, and you had like 7 on wood. You need to have at least 6 villagers collecting food at all times to maintain production of 1 TC, and then you can just multiply that times the TC numbers for multiple TCs. Obviously, you're going to need more than that whenever you're going into units that cost food as well, but you'll have to work on the build order a little bit. Padded archer armor was not needed. Leather archer armor not needed with this build. I can appreciate fletching and botkin for your town centers, castles. Even ballistics is worthwhile there. As far as cav goes, you have started to add it, and getting those upgrades are not terrible. Dang, good comeback. Good comeback indeed. Looks like he's going to be calling it here as the military numbers will go down again. Maybe he's seeing the economy. Well played. And it was well played. You definitely came back, and it's definitely on Lumpy here. He should have never let his foot off the gas, and if he did, it should have been just when he was going to Castle Age, trying to get more superior units. He was in Imperial Age actually, super quick as well. So statistics here. Can we? Yeah, I don't know. Worry about that. I was wondering if we could look at anything. Oh, here, economy upgrades. Yes, here we go. So, all right, Manta, give me a minute. So, you can see your upgrades were pretty far spread out. And your military upgrades were far too diverse for what you were going for here. So, ultimately, Huns never got double bid X. Yeah, Huns did. Huns got it, but he never got the last one. But no Bosaw, no heavy plow. Those are like absolute must upgrades. But so you didn't go into you went into archers early. You also went into spears early, and you kind of have to make up your mind at what you're gonna go for. And once you work on your build orders a little bit, you'll definitely shoot up. I could see you up as high as 1,000 if you just focus on your build orders, no question. Just have to work on them a little bit. Work on when you get your upgrades. Do the in-game build orders, and you should be in pretty good shape, honestly. The economy behind this is pretty good. You were only one CC, you were one TC for a long time out of the second, but you went full military push, and that was quite good. So, GG's, well played for both. Jeremy, don't let your foot off the gas if you're in that good of a position. At some point, he had like a 10 or 15 villager advantage in Feudal Age. He should have never let you come back. He was just far too passive, sat back, and did not get much done from that point on. And then you did great with upgrades late game, for sure. But GG's. For those of you watching on Twitch, we are going to continue. If you have been watching on YouTube, come over to Twitch and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.